updates now coming in. Has Lebanon been mentioned in the Memorandum of Understanding in the final hours? So has this mention of Lebanon come in the final hours? Because there's a big claim that has come in from Iran that it has been added, seeking assurance on Lebanon's territorial integrity. That question of Israel again comes in here. Let me go across to my colleague Akanksha on the broadcast with us. Akanksha, what are the details? Has Lebanon been mentioned in this memorandum of understanding? Was it one of the issues that Iran had very clearly mentioned and then added at the last moment? What are the details? All right, we'll try and reconnect that line with Akanksha there. A guarantee of Lebanon's sovereignty and territorial integrity was added to the Memorandum of Understanding in the final hours. That's what we understand. It was one of the key factors behind Iran's decision not to proceed with its planned response to Israel's attack. Akanksha is back with us. Yes, Akanksha.
Absolutely. Remember, time and again, Iran has been stating that Lebanon should be included in the peace deal. And now, in a statement, Iran has mentioned that a guarantee of Lebanon's territorial integrity was added to MoU in the final hours. It was one of the key factors behind Iran's decision not to proceed with the planned response to Israel attack on, in fact, Beirut. That's one of the areas where attacks were done just few hours before the announcement was made by Donald Trump. It is a significant gain for Lebanon. So that was a main demand, a key factor behind the decision that Iran took not to attack Israel after the attack on one of the Lebanon's area. And they have said that that was including that guarantee that Lebanon will not be attacked. That was included in MoU in the final hours. But that demand has been paid heed to, is what we're learning so far, with Iran saying that this is a significant gain for the country.
Okay, all right. Akanksha, thank you for joining us. Mayank is also live with us. And Mayank, previously as well, when the agreement had been reached, it was again the question on Lebanon, because the United States claimed that it was not part of the deal. And now Iran has made it clear that Lebanon is very much a part of this understanding. So, this is quite significant. Again, this is another victory for Iran on this agreement.
Pratibha, three leaders have come out talking about Lebanon, and that includes French President Macron. He has also mentioned about Lebanon. Apart from Shahbaz Sharif and Iranian side, Lebanon has been something on which at least Israel has never made any bones or was never in doubts. They had continued with all kind of operations on Lebanon even till few days back. And even at the consternation of President Donald Trump, who was angry in between, or rather disagreeing with the way the operations were taking place on Lebanon. Mind it, right from the beginning, when mitigation talks had started and ceasefire was supposed to be announced, Iran was ready to forego the ceasefire itself on the question of Lebanon, saying that all kind of operations should be stopping as far as from Israel's side on Lebanon is concerned. But it did not happen, mind it. And this is the day we have reached today, that by Friday there will be some kind of a agreement on memorandum of understanding, which may turn up as a stepping stone to the final deal, because it is going to be kind of a document talking about the responsibilities or the conditions which are supposed to be met by Friday.
Okay, all right. We are facing some technical issues. We'll try and fix that line and come back to you for those details. So those larger questions still remain, and who walks away with more? While Trump claimed that it was a very good deal, as he has been claiming time and again, there are still many questions that remain unanswered. Iran has made it clear only after the assets are released by the United States, $12 billion worth of assets that have been frozen, only then will the next step be taken. We continue discussing what this means for the world. For now, slipping into a very short break here. We'll be right back.